Good morning. We are on our way to the shuttle drop-off spot or pickup spot. He's going to pick us up at 9 o'clock today. So we're starting about 10 o'clock. The original plan was to have a long day going up to Stone Hut. But that puts us up there around possibly 7 o'clock at night, which is not bad. It's still light. But we kind of collectively decided this morning that we're going to stop at the first hut, Crooked Spur Hut, which probably adds an extra day between here and Tekapo. But we got enough food, we got enough time, and it kind of makes the days a little bit easier along the way. But we're not going to tell anybody else on the shuttle because we don't want them to know what we're doing. So, because then we see ya, bye-bye. She's not feeling well, so Felix is going to go on without her. She's going to meet him around at Tekapo. So yeah, so we're not going to tell anybody because then perhaps we'll have somewhat of an empty hut tonight. We'll see. No big deal, one way or the other. But yeah, there was not really a rest day yesterday, but we got a lot of rest day activities done. The laundry and showering, and shaving, eating a great burger over there across the street. So it was a good day yesterday. But Richie and I have been looking forward to getting to Tekapo for months. We keep saying, when we get to Tekapo, and that's just 3 to 4 days away now. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for now. We'll see what happens the rest of the day.
This old church was built by the family that first settled here. In 1867, they came across the river, but the river locked them in, and it was all swamp. So they buried a few children because back in the day they didn't have any medical way of getting out, and then they built themselves the church. It's called the Church of the Holy Innocents after the children that were buried there.
This is the frustrating kind of stuff. You climb up, it's about 150 meters away from the river, and now we're pretty much eventually going to descend almost all the way back to it, only to climb up again. I think on the Appalachian Trail they call this PUDs, pointless ups and downs. That is part of the trail, and we'll get through it. And that's where we're headed. Good afternoon. Short day today. I think we only did around 10 kilometers. We had this grand idea of, instead of going to Stone Hut, which is what most people do, we would stop short at this hut that we're here now, Crooked Spur Hut. And our thinking was, oh, we'll probably be the only ones doing it. Well, yeah, but we got there, and I think one other person from our group is doing what we did, 2 other people, but there were already a ton of people here. And there was a bed available in the hut for me, but it's a small hut, a dark hut. And I just looked, and it's like, that's my view today. That's my tent spot. Yeah, I just felt like putting up the tent, having a little bit of alone time out here, you know, just without having to worry about snoring and people getting up in the middle of the night and rustling around in the morning. So, and it's not supposed to get too cold. It's kind of windy up here, so hopefully the condensation won't be a problem. So yeah, I decided to put the tent up tonight. I'm looking forward to getting back in that tonight. Relatively easy walk. I mean, you can pretty much see that's about where we started from, I think, down that way. It was, you know, up those river, that rock walking that we did first thing. Man, that's monotonous. You can't really get any kind of momentum going. But we passed that. We had a couple of climbs, and they were easy enough. So yeah, it was a good start to this. Looked at the weather. Tomorrow's supposed to be really nice. The next day is supposed to be really nice, and then the day after that we're supposed to get rain. So we'll see what happens with that. But we'll be past the saddle by then. All right, well, I'm going to pop in the tent for a little bit, grab something to eat, do some writing, maybe a little bit of a nap, and then in about 2 hours it'll be dinner time. All right.